Hot Stove Baseball Talk out here at Media Day in Rancho Cucamonga, getting to know some of the Quakes, trying to introduce the fans to some of the players, and this is somebody that Quakes fans should already be familiar with. Robbie Peto, thank you so much for joining us. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on. Excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you. I'm excited for the season. I'm excited for baseball in general. Beautiful day out here, ready to rock and roll. First of all, let's talk about spring training a little bit. Was that just an exercise in getting yourself ready for the season, or were there any specific things that you were kind of working on there?
I would have to say a little bit of both. I came into this spring training a little bit behind. I was rehabbing my shoulder in the off season, so I wasn't fully up to speed with everything. So my health was the most important thing at first, getting that right and making sure my shoulder was in good shape. And from there, it really just became kind of getting in game action and competing again and getting back out there. So, there was a lot of stuff to work on, but for me, I think, getting my shoulder in good shape was the most important thing for me.
Now, I know a lot of times in that situation, players go out to spring training or the facilities a little bit early. I know there was some different things going on this year with the lockout and such. Were you able to get in early and kind of get this process started, or did you have to kind of wait until spring training started?
Yeah, so I was able to get out there early, luckily. There was a couple of us who were there. I believe I got out there after like the first week of January. So it's cold where I'm from, and there's not many places to train outside and stuff like that. So it was really crucial for me to kind of get out to Arizona and start training as quick as I could in that weather and with our staff and the facility. So it was awesome.
I guess the natural follow-up to all that is, are you at 100%? You ready to rock and roll right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go, and just excited to kind of get back out there and compete.
Expectations here in 2022. I know you guys have goals that you probably won't share with us here on the camera, but what can you share? Are you just here to develop this year, or is there some very specific goals like moving up and getting to Great Lakes?
Yeah, getting up to Great Lakes is definitely on a goal of mine. I hope that, I could pitch well enough to get there. But I think for me, last year, my first season of Pro Bowl, I realized, how hard and how long the season is and how much of a grind it really is mentally. So, you can't be too hard on yourselves after, bad outings or stuff when it doesn't go your way. And you really got to be able to kind of live with that and pick it up and take it out there for next time. So, I think a big thing that I really want to challenge myself with this year is, being able to deal with the failure really quickly and be able to come back and make sure that I'm at my best the next outing. So obviously moving up is definitely part of the process and something that I want to have happen for myself, but I really want to be able to attack the mental side this year, and I think that'll be a big benefit for the long term in my career.
Great answer. Yeah, I think so too. You got this mental side locked down. Robbie Peto, really appreciate the time. Go get it in 2022. We'll be watching.
Yeah, thank you for having me.